Hi guys, this video is to help orient you with the BCC library. This will be the first of several videos on this subject, but this one will be really important because it'll be the foundation for the rest. So I'm at the Bristol homepage. And the first thing we need to do is get over to the library. Now, you could probably more easily just Google Bristol Library if you wanted to do that. But if you're at this homepage, the way to get there is to click on the current student link and then to scroll down, and you'll see library services. You're still not there yet. You have to click on this, My Library. Now, I want to just issue a caveat. Depending on when you're watching this video, things may have changed slightly, but they don't change that drastically. Okay, so now we're at the BCC library page, the main page that we're going to need. This will be the jumping off point for the rest of the videos. Now, there are two other things that I want to show you here that are pretty important. So the other one is how to find our course guide. Now, again, things may change slightly, but if you go over to the right, you'll see course guides over here. And when you click on that, there'll be a bunch. In most semesters, there'll be more than this, but this is a COVID semester, so things are a little bit slimmed down here. But what you should do is go over to my name, Botello, if you don't know it already, and you can click on either History 111 or History 112, depending on your course, and honestly, they're pretty much the same. And so if you click on this, you'll find a bunch of resources, and I'll be referring back to these. There's some resources on annotated bibliographies, starting your research, books, ebooks, articles, databases, and so on and so forth. There's also a bunch of links to what I'm about to show you, which is how to email the librarian, how to book a librarian, how to chat. Okay. So the last thing I want to do is talk about that. How do you contact a librarian? Say you get here and in your semester, for whatever reason, this isn't here, this specialized course guide. Well, if you go back to the Bristol library homepage here, I think the easiest way to get in touch with a librarian is the chat feature. Now, I'm making this video in the wee hours of the morning, and so the chat is offline, but you know, 3/4 of the time, if you're here and you chat, if you type something into this box, you'll be able to find a librarian who'll be more than happy to help you out. All right, could be anything. Say, I need a book for tomorrow. Don't wait till the day before, by the way. But say you did. Well, this librarian would be able to help you. They're there, like I said, about 3/4 of the time. They're not there in the middle of the night, but that would be one way. All right. And then to find another method, like say you don't like using chats for whatever reason, you can click here on Ask a Librarian. All right. And there's a Book a Librarian feature. Now, this is probably the responsible way to do it, right? You're starting a project, it's due in a week or two, click Book a Librarian. You could also email the librarian, and there's some resources here. And like I said, the chat is right over here. So there's multiple ways that you can get in touch with a librarian. And these people have like master's and doctorate degrees in how to find stuff. And so if you're new and you're starting up, I can't emphasize it enough that you get in touch with one of these people, and they'd be really more than happy to help you. the key is to start your research early and not the night before. Well, I hope this helped, and we'll pick things up in the next lecture.